What's the most hypocritical thing someone demanded from you that completely backfired? My wife demanded an open marriage to explore real men, then lost it when our smoking hot neighbor wanted me. I said sure, then played the long game that ended with divorce papers. I'm a truck driver, married to Jen for 7 years. Our life was solid until her twice-divorced sister, Vanessa, moved back to town, filling Jen's head with stories about finding herself and how marriage was restrictive to her growth. Jen quit her job without discussion, stopped doing housework, and started following lifestyle influencers who travel to Bali on mysterious income sources. 3 months ago, she sat me down with wine and dropped the bomb. I think it's time we explored an open marriage. I want to see other men, more interesting men. She'd clearly been planning this. She kept using buzzwords like ethical non-monogamy and expanding our capacity for connection, like she'd swallowed a self-help book. I stopped arguing and said, okay, Jen, if that's what you want, let's do it. She looked shocked that I didn't fight harder. The next day, she was at a gym social with the CrossFit instructor she'd been mentioning for weeks. While Jen dove into her new lifestyle, I quietly prepared. I consulted a divorce attorney, documented everything, started moving money to a separate account, and got in the best shape of my life. 2 months in, our neighbor Amanda, a fitness instructor Jen always claimed was too friendly, came over while I was working on my truck. Heard you and Jen have some kind of arrangement now, she said with a different kind of smile. Curious if it goes both ways. When Jen saw us talking, she exploded. You can't hook up with Amanda. That's different. She's someone we see all the time. So your CrossFit instructor is fine, but my neighbor isn't? I asked. It's not the same. Matt is just casual. Amanda would want more because she's had a thing for you forever. Her logic. Meaningless sex with strangers was fine, but God forbid I connect with someone who actually liked me. The final straw came when I returned from a 3-day haul to find Jen and CrossFit Matt in our living room, drinking my expensive birthday whiskey from Solo Cups. You brought him to our house, I said flatly. That was one of your rules. The rules evolved, she shrugged. Actually, I said calmly, this house isn't yours. I bought it before we were married. You've contributed nothing to the mortgage, taxes, or upkeep. Legally, you're a tenant at best. Her face went white. We're married. What's yours is mine. Not how premarital assets work, but I'm sure Vanessa told you that when you were discussing how to take my house when the time comes. I'd been recording everything, every conversation about stealing my assets, every fight about double standards, every dollar she spent from our joint account on her journey. Matt bolted. Smart guy recognized a disaster when he saw one. You've been planning this all along, Jen screamed. I've been protecting my assets from someone who explicitly stated her intention to take them. The divorce was swift and brutal. My lawyer had a field day with the evidence. Recordings of Jen and Vanessa plotting to steal my house. Financial records showing she contributed nothing while spending everything. Security footage of her bringing men to our home. Jen tried to claim half of everything. Her demands included 50% of my house, $3,000 monthly spousal support for 5 years, and half my 401k. The judge laughed her out of court. Final settlement. I kept my premarital house, my 401k, my pension, and my dignity. She got her car and a one-time payment of $10,000, far less than she wanted, but more than she deserved. The day she came for her last belongings, she tried one final manipulation. I still love you, Dave. We could start over. I've learned my lesson. Goodbye, Jen, I said, closing the door. 6 months later, I'm thriving. Vanessa kicked Jen out after they fought constantly about money. CrossFit Matt ghosted her. She's back to square one with nothing. Meanwhile, I ran into Amanda at the hardware store. We got coffee, just conversation. She asked if I was ready to date again. I'm taking my time. Life's good when you're not subsidizing someone else's journey of self-discovery.